Big Goop, the joint out the Porch, dirty glove bastard, long live Pooh.
Made it LA plug, drop the price. Scooter in a second, they don't take advice. I tried to drive brick inside the rice. I tried to
All right, y'all, so we have Splurge off the porch today. We also got the gang in the back. Let us know who is all on the porch right now.
Just a little fat.
A little fat. Just alright.
All right, so how are you feeling today, Splurge?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling today. I got on some slides. I'm chilling. Sweat shorts. I'm cooling today.
So when you do come to Atlanta, what would you say is like something you do on the regular out here?
Try to eat everything different. I be looking for the food like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie.
Have you had any nasty food while you've been out here?
Yes.
Oh, wait, what'd you eat?
I done had a few things that I was just like, nah. Like, I done had some lamb chops out here, I ain't gonna lie. That was like, they put some little sauce on them. I was like, I ain't fuck with that. I ain't fuck with that sauce at all.
Uh-oh, so who you think got the better food, Texas or Atlanta?
No, I'm rocking with Texas. I fuck with Texas food, I ain't gonna lie.
So let's talk about how you didn't cut them dreads off, because you definitely did that. What made you decide to cut them off?
Shit. Tired of them. Shit, that's all it really was. I was tired of them. I ain't cared to have them. I ain't chop that shit off.
So you think like later on you might end up missing the dreads?
Cause now I don't even be thinking about them. Like, I don't be looking, when I be watching my videos and shit, I don't be wishing I had them hoes and nothing. They gone, shit. It's good to me.
Now, during this crazy pandemic and everything else that was going on within 2020, how were you able to still keep that momentum to create music?
Yeah, shit, this a producer, we pretty much cook all that shit at the crib, so everything be coming from the house, so it's like, you can't run from that shit, you know what I'm saying? You can't run from the work.
Now, during that time, did you ever think like, I'ma just use this to really sit back and reevaluate like everything that's going on in my life?
No, it was just like shit. It did like put the quarantine shit though, it did like change the way a nigga like just think about everything though, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I guess I was bored in the crib with myself, I guess, really. I just started thinking all type of shit.
Yeah, you know, like you start reevaluating like different relationships and just like what you could go harder with. Cause I feel like at that time we were so busy doing just like other stuff. So when we was on lockdown, you didn't have nothing else to do but to really sit there and think.
Yeah, shit, that's all I was doing, trying to figure out the blueprint to this music shit.
Now, we got to talk about Arlington because I'm from Arlington and you're from Arlington. You're from the east side, though.
Yeah.
So what would you say is different on the east side than from every other part of Arlington?
I guess it's just the place, it just feel different. It's way different, you know what I'm saying? Like, you already know, though. You know
I know, but
side.
I ain't going to go too into it.
But it's just different, you know what I'm saying? It's like, when I feel like when motherfuckers think of Arlington, they don't even think of the east side. Like, they don't even know nothing about the east side, you know what I'm saying? So the east side really like, shit like an island for real, Arlington to me. We ain't nothing like the north is cool, you know, the north, that's cool. I fuck with north side, but we ain't really too much like no other area around that bitch.
I will say, like, once you go from like the south, the north, and then you go into like the east side, you in a whole different area for real.
Yeah, it's way different. It'll fuck you up for real.
Now, what I would say about the Arlington music scene that I love is like you have different genres out of like all the other different cities. And I want to ask you, how were you able to really break out of Arlington? Because, you know, there's a lot of people making music, but how were you in specific like really able to break and get your name across everywhere?
Shit, it was, shout out J Money, he a big face in Arlington, so shit, I pretty much linked up with him, so that was do it there right there. Then shit, you know, Sean came and he pushed me a little bit on the back, so shit, really at that time when all that shit was happening, the whole city, it wasn't nobody else to be behind. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, either me, the bros, or like Two-Tone or something in Double. It wasn't nobody, even Double though, like Double wasn't even rapping then. So it like, it wasn't really too many niggas to support. So shit, it was us really.
Now, in order for the city to really start making a stamp and getting recognized, what do you feel needs to happen?
Shit, I think we gotta start singling ourselves out, cause we can't run with the DFW scene. Like, at first they wouldn't put us in the DFW scene, so why we in the DFW scene now? We gotta go and separate ourselves from that shit, and I think we gonna be, you know, we tell niggas what our city really about, and show our city shit is, you know, we gonna pull it through the door.
That's what I'm saying. Like I said, if you really dive into Arlington, you will get just about every type of genre there is, from R&B to the trap soul to like the conscious rap and the trap music.
And it's a lot of rappers that's from so-called Dallas or whatever. They really from Arlington though, but you know, we do got a lot of different sounds though. We got a lot of different sounds.
So, other than yourself, who would you say you're listening to right now?
Shit. Meech, Fat, Juice. Shit. Really, I ain't gonna lie, I be fucking with niggas that fuck with me. If I don't know you, shit, I probably wouldn't even bump your shit. I ain't gonna lie.
And now this is the whole like SSG collective right here. And then I know there's more. Is it
Yeah,
more?
that's game right there too, but they don't rap. This the label part. This the label end.
Now I just found out that y'all were like independent, like no manager.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How the hell are y'all doing that?
That shit, it's hard, but we like brothers, so we make that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Just how a family gonna make that shit happen by any way. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. But
Yeah.
like shit, pretty much my mama, she try to handle as much as she can, and shit, we got AK, he try to handle as much as he can. Shit, T's even play as a manager sometimes. Shit, these niggas manage themselves sometimes. So really, but that's how I want this shit to be. I want niggas, we all gotta be hands-on with this shit. Ain't nobody gonna care about what we got going on like we is, you know what I'm saying?
So how exactly did y'all learn the game? Because I mean, like, of course you have to sit back and learn some things so you can be able to know what's going on. How were y'all able to do that?
Shit, I dealt with like independent companies. I done dealt with the creates. I done dealt with a lot of people. So me, I just tell them niggas, nah, don't do this, don't do that, don't go this way. This how we gotta do to get right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, I just went and kind of soaked up the game around and bring it back to them so they know how to move and they ain't got to go through the shit that I went through. Just, you know what I'm saying, trying to pop this shit off.
Now, going into your sound, because I had a discussion about this last week, I was like, Splurge created a whole sound. And I'm not going to name no names, but it's definitely some people that are taking off with that sound right now. Yes. So how exactly did the Splurge sound develop?
Not knowing how to rap. Just shit. The melodies and shit was too much for me. Like when I used to put on the headphones and hear the melodies, I'm like, bruh, it's too much going on. Take all that shit out the beat. And he'll pull up a no melody beat and I just really get on there and talk. Like, I ain't never really just be like, yeah, I'm finna be the best rapper. This shit gonna be the niggas know every bar gonna be hard. I just get on there and talk. Really try to make it some funny shit at first. You know what I'm saying? You listen to my music, all that shit really funny. To me, it's funny. You know what I'm saying? But when these niggas ran off with the sound, I really just think they had the platforms and the shit that we didn't have to really they could just go and grab the shit and just take off with it quick. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got that. But niggas know who made that shit. They know where they getting that shit from. A lot of the niggas that I know who you talking about. I bet I know who you talking about. They know me, you know what I'm saying? They know me for sure.
Now, what exactly would you say is the trend that you know, like, that Splurge?
It was I don't know, everywhere I was going, I was just hearing like cause I remember when I started rapping, the popping shit, when you to be that nigga, you had to be on some Young Thug singing type of shit, Roddy Ricch singing. Nobody wanted to listen to nobody just talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, at first, everybody was saying I was offbeat, like all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear it, it's like, I know the beats. I just know the beats. I don't be saying like niggas can sound like me or rap like me, but I know them beats. That's what they going for, you know what I'm saying?
So now we even have the Splurge Type Beats. And who's the producer behind the original beats for you?
I say, shit, Beat by Jeff and 6-7. Them dudes, they was easy to work with. Anybody else, I go to their studio, they pull up beats and it's too much. Them niggas was simple. They know what I want, in and out, quick. Doing that shit in 20 minutes, 15 minutes.
Now, with your sound, do you feel as though you've got enough recognition for it?
I don't know, like, I feel like the niggas that's supposed to be saying that they know what's going on, they ain't speaking up, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of my fans and shit, I be reading the comments and shit, like they know, you know, but like the people that's supposed to be speaking up, they ain't said shit, so I don't feel like, nah, we ain't really got that recognition we deserve. That's what we on now though, we come and get that shit right now.
I'm gonna talk about that too, cause I can feel it like listening to your music that you've been dropping, it's like, that's me, like that's all me, like y'all gonna know that that's all me.
I'm fed up, for real. I'm fed up. These niggas done took this shit and ran all the way left with it. We was going the right way. Y'all niggas going left. We going the right way.
So to touch back on that, as more artists are starting to come out with your sound, do you feel somewhat like you're growing out of that?
Yeah. I heard that shit too much. Like, I heard it too much. Even like producers, they'll be excited like to send me beats and shit. And it'll be like the old, like, and I'll just be like, I'm sick of hearing this shit. Everybody got this shit. So now I'm trying to change the sound to some whole different shit, trying to see where that shit go.
I feel like this would be too much tea for me to even tell you, but what would you say is something that you're gonna do a little differently this time?
It's gonna be a little bit more thought into the music. You're gonna hear a little bit more meaning to this shit. Like, I never really put no meaning behind the music. That shit was just a revenue shit. Listen to me talk. They gonna listen to me talk, cool, I'm gonna drop this shit. But now it's gonna be a little bit more meaning behind the shit.
Now, as you've got a name for yourself, do you still feel somewhat a little underrated?
I feel like I'm good where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm cool right now, like, I'm cool with whatever the underrated, I'm cool with that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool with that, cause as long as these niggas know they really can't fuck with me, I'm cool with that. You can be as big as you wanna be, but you know deep down inside, you can't fuck with what we got going on, you know what I'm saying? Niggas know that.
Now, you've been an independent artist, back to that topic, you've been an independent artist for almost like 2 years. So what would you say were some challenges that you faced and some that you still face right now?
Shit, just reaching it. It's like when you're independent, it'd be hard to reach a certain crowd, you know what I'm saying? Like, we only can touch our fan base. That's as far as it get, being an independent artist. That's as far as it get. Like, you can't go get on these, it's like the blogs, they ain't gonna just fuck with you because of who you is. It's like, we know what it takes to really, we know you gotta be tied in with these people, you know what I'm saying? Like, that really been the only challenge though, like money-wise and shit. I like the independent shit, like, never had no problems with that. Like, just, I feel like the blogs and shit like that, they don't fuck with a nigga because I gotta be tied in with them people, you know what I'm saying?
You know what, and I feel like that's the hard part, like, cause you know, everybody, as far as like networking, you still gotta make sure that you can trust people's intentions and like, you don't be knowing people's intentions and then the industry is dirty. Yeah. So it's like, oh, it's really like, do I get out there and network or do I just like sit back here and just let it all flow into one place? Would you say you kind of feel like that as far as networking with other people? Yeah,
like I just be, like you said, just go with the flow, let that shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm cool with most of these people at these companies and shit like that. Like, I know most of these the CEOs at the labels and shit, like, you know, I'm cool with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the game from them. Shit.
Now, how have you been able to maintain being independent for this long?
Just shit, catalog. Shit, that's all I've been doing. Just shit, I had to learn the hustle of this shit. Like, it's just like the streets. You gotta learn the hustle of this shit. If it ain't, I had to pick up out the shit. That's why I'm really cool with being independent though, cause I feel like if I get this skill of where I want it to be, I'm gonna be super good. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna be super good with the extras and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, you've been doing good. You going on like 2 years, almost 3. So it's like, at this point, you got it.
Yeah. And I'm 19, we ain't doing no rushing.
Period.
We ain't doing no rushing, we chilling. Them other niggas gotta rush, they time running out. We got plenty time.
Now, what would you say is the key to being successful at being an independent artist?
Shit, staying in your lane for real. Staying in your lane. I don't let nothing fuck with my money. I don't do no beef or nothing. Can't nothing fuck with my money. For real. Shit. That's all I do, stay in my lane. I don't make songs with certain niggas. I might be cool with a nigga, but if I feel like what they got going on gonna fuck up my money, I'm cool on that. You know what I'm saying? We could be cool. As far as the songs and shit, I'm cool on that, but stay in my lane. That's the best thing to do, being independent. Just worry about you. That's how you gonna make the most money.
And now we know that you've been independent for so long. Would you recommend other artists going the independent route?
It depends on what you really want. If you want the money, I say go independent. If you want to be famous, go with the label. They're gonna shoot you up, you'll be famous shit by the time we done with this interview. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do. But if you want the money, it's gonna take some money, it's gonna be a little harder, but I say the independent. I ain't gonna lie, I say that's the way to go, cause shit, if this all you, what's somebody taking a piece of this shit for? That's how I just broke it down like logically, like, why the fuck would I give somebody a percentage or some shit? You ain't come up with none of this shit that I'm thinking of. I ain't giving you nothing. Ain't even no reason to.
And then they're always gonna push you to go towards mainstream and like push the mainstream audience. So it's like they'll try to mess with your sound too.
Yeah. I don't fuck with that shit either. I don't like that shit. I like to be in full control over all my shit. Drop when I want to, drop how I want to. If it's birds chirping outside, I want that in that bitch too, drop it like that. I don't want them tweaking with none of my shit for real. That's how I like to be hands-on. That's how all these niggas is too. They all hands-on with their shit. They do what the fuck they want to do.
Now, going back to the blogs, how do you feel about this blog era right now?
Shit. You gotta be doing something. You gotta be doing something to stay in them. A nigga like me don't do nothing to stay in no blogs. You know what I'm saying? But I think the blog era right now, that shit really off of like controversy, beef, who going at who, what's going on, shit. Even when it comes to the shade room shit, like who cheating on who, shit like that. That's what that shit built off of though. Like all that shit. They want some controversy. It's all damn near negativity though. That's what it is to niggas like me. That's fucking up the money. Can't let that fuck up the money.
So would you say the blogs nowadays are more so hurting artists, or are they helping bring like notoriety to them?
I think it's hurting their ass for real. Like, motherfuckers is forgetting about their morals and forgetting what they was taught behind this shit. Like, this shit crazy. Like, I don't think this shit, they know what they doing though. That's their purpose. They don't give a fuck about nobody doing nothing good. They make money off niggas doing bad shit. So why do we want them to do something good? You know what I'm saying? So I think niggas just need to stay off the internet for real.
And I know they have like the list going on with like who's hot and who's not in like the different cities. Do you feel like those are really accurate, or it's just like some BS?
I think some of that shit be accurate. Like I be seeing some of the lists and shit. Like I don't be wanting to be on that shit, but I be seeing some of the lists. I be like, okay, cause I be going to go check out some people's shit and see what they doing. I think some of that shit be accurate, but they gotta know the artist some artists gonna take that shit to the heart, and some of these artists beefing, and if I'm beefing with Fat and he number 9 and I'm number 11, we beefing over some whole other shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know what that shit, they know what they doing.
Yeah. Now, I really want to get into the dynamic of you and J Money, because that's who you shoot with. That's like your videographer. How were y'all able to maintain that relationship together, even with you taking off as well?
Shit, really, J Money just shit. Oh yeah, I'm on J Money ass for charging me $100 too for our first video. For charging me $100. But J Money shit, me and J Money really, I was cool with J Money before he even really started shooting my videos. I just kept telling him like, hey bro, you gonna shoot one of my videos for me, bro? Like shit, we finna turn up. And he was already had the subscribers and shit. Like when I dropped on J Money shit, I did 100K in a day, easy. And me and J Money just went from there. Like J Money, he was, if you know Arlington, you know J Money.
Yep.
And if you know cameras, you know J Money. Like J Money don't play, so. I fuck with J Money. We still, me and him, he called me every other day about stocks and shit like that. Like, he called me, he put me up to stocks and shit like that.
Have you been investing into the stocks?
Thanks to Tej and J Money, I've been fucking around with that shit. I've been fucking around a little bit with the stocks. I've been watching more than investing though. I didn't invest it, but I'm watching more than investing. I'm trying to just learn that shit.
Okay, so for the viewers, what stocks is like a good stock to invest in?
Man, I think that's right now.
You
I
know
know in the
back
stock.
there.
I know in that stock game, that's giving out the game right now. That's giving out the game right now. But yeah, I say, but it's easy though. But I wouldn't give out the game like that. But I say all the rappers get with the NFT shit like that. I tell them to get with shit like that. I ain't gonna give out the, you know.
Yeah, just take notes.
You know, but it's there now. I feel like everybody know what's going on now with the stocks. Everybody know what's going on with this shit. Not a lot of people, but if you tune in just a little bit, you're gonna figure it out. I feel like I learned some of that shit quick. But Tej, what you would?
No free sauce.
No free sauce. All right, y'all. They not gonna give us the sauce.
But
I don't know about stocks.
Make sure y'all put some money in some shit though that y'all really believe in though, for real, shit. And just know this shit kind of a scam. You know what I'm saying? Just know that. I'm gonna put that on the side. I ain't gonna give her no free sauce, but just know it's kind of a scam. So know how to play with this shit. It's like gambling, for real, for real. That shit like gambling, for real.
Now, what growth have you seen in yourself as an artist?
Damn. I feel like shit, I'm really starting to damn near learn like my real sound, for real. Like, I know how I want my music to sound. Like, if I hear a song and I record it, like I listen to a beat and in my head I know how I want it to sound. But if it don't sound like that, I ain't fucking with it. Like, but if I hear a beat and the song go how like I want it to go, like I know I'm getting closer to finding what the shit is gonna pop for real.
Have you say that you've somewhat found your purpose, like in the industry and what you're supposed to be doing when it comes to music?
Just now, I'm supposed to be helping these niggas. For real, supposed to be helping these niggas, and then we gonna sign shit, all the young niggas. We don't want none of these young niggas to be in no bullshit contracts, none of that.
Now let's get into these new drops. I want you to talk about your new drops because you got some heat releasing. So you can go ahead and let us know what's coming up.
I really drop on, what's that, 3 days from now? Goop Daniel, that's a little tape. I'm finna drop that shit. I got a video dropping with that too. And then Glen Baby 3, that shit finna be the biggest shit. We dropping that like July, August. That's gonna be the biggest shit. I ain't gonna lie, that shit gonna be out the door. We gonna be out of there.
Now, I got to watch your visual for Again and Again, and I will say I definitely hear the sound evolving. And I saw the comments, and everybody was like, he the one, like, that's the one.
Yeah, I'm starting to hear that shit. I'm getting real picky with my music. Throw this shit out, Tej. I don't like this shit. Well, this shit cool, but it ain't hard as like it could be, or this shit sound cool, but nah, I don't think everybody else gonna think it's cool. Like, I'm getting real picky with that shit, so I don't know. I guess I'm starting to care about my music shit. First, I really ain't care.
Now, with your new project, Goop Daniel, what can we expect with this one?
Shit, a lot of different sounds. It's like, how many T's? Like 4 different me's on there. Like 4 different sounds on there. Just expect a whole bunch of different shit.
You said 4 different.
Yeah, like.
Oh, shoot.
It's hard. It's hard. I just wanted to throw that shit out and give me more time to really work on Glen Baby 3. Cause I want that shit to really be that. But this shit, this Goop Daniel shit, that shit, it's always Goop. That shit all Goop, but we gonna make sure Glen Baby 3 give us some time. Cause the fans, they be on my ass. I be thinking I don't be dropping no music for real the way they be on my ass. I'm like, damn, did I drop a song? Like, but yeah, we finna, Glen Baby 3, that's really what we working on right now.
Now, what exactly is a goop? Like, what is that? Did I say it funny?
Goop is like what Lil Fat got on. Like. And us, like, we goop. What we doing? We gooping. Like, it's dinner like our lifestyle for real. Like, you know how, like, TSF, that's family too, but you know how they got, like, drip and they sauce and shit like that. We don't really, we let them have that shit. We not into stealing nigga shit. We not into none of that. So Goop our way of explaining how we do everything, how we move.
Now, you're also dropping Glen Baby 3, your album. How would you say this one will differ from your last projects?
It's gonna have some features on there. I ain't gonna tell y'all who, but it's gonna have some features on there. It's gonna be locked and loaded, I ain't gonna lie.
Dang, you know that was my next question.
For real?
The features, yes.
It's gonna be locked and loaded.
Can you at least spill one? Just one.
I'll tell y'all, we gotta, me and Yavo finna shoot the video and put that out for the streets. Me and Yavo. But Yavo on there too, but it's like, it's loaded with people. It's loaded. I know y'all fuck with Dirty Tay. I got some shit, like, it's loaded.
Oh, wow.
It's loaded.
So do you have any high expectations with your projects that you're about to drop?
Yeah. If you don't go top 10, I don't know what we gonna do, but we gonna do something. I don't know what we gonna do, but
Sure gonna hit top 10.
we tryna push over. We tryna go on, get this shit out the way and over with. Go on, take over real quick. So hell yeah, I'm hot. That's why I'm taking my time with it. Cause I do really want shit. I expect a lot out of that shit for sure.
So with the SSG team here as well, what can we expect from you guys as a collective?
We got a hard ass tape. The tape's so nasty. It's so nasty, like, it's gonna remind you, like, you know how niggas ain't came out, it's been a minute since you done listened to a mixtape and found you a new rapper.
Yep.
Watch this shit. You gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, where these niggas been at? Watch.
And I bet everybody got their own different sound, huh?
Ah, man. He from St. Louis. He from Chicago. He from Fort Worth. So, shit, and me, the sound is just, that's the Goop sound. So, all that shit together gonna be, we got some shit though. We got some shit. And they got some shit I'm probably on a couple songs. I really want it to be they shit though. They got shit on YouTube that's doing numbers, 100K plus. Me and him, 100K plus. Me and him, 100K plus. This nigga go crazy.
Now, before we wrap up the interview, what goals would you say you have for yourself as an artist for this year?
To make sure that these niggas is really like, make sure we really winning for real. Like, we already winning, but we want the world to see that we winning. Like, you know what I'm saying? And make sure we'll never lose shit. That's what we setting that shit in stone. that's what we doing. We making sure we gonna go on, lock it in, go on, you know what I'm saying? Get it out the way real quick. I'm making sure these niggas, we finna do whatever we gotta do. These niggas, we gonna be super turned. They gonna give us our credit in a minute.
I feel like y'all might as well just go ahead and throw a show. What y'all think?
Yeah, we should. We should. We should, cause these, they ready shit. Tape what you finna drop.
Shit. We're just sitting back right now. Just really working on visuals, you know what I'm saying? Videos. I already got a tape already, so we just sitting back for the summertime, really focusing on videos.
You knew that though. And he got the hardest street merch. We got the hardest street merch. This Nike Boy shit.
Yeah, this is my shit.
We got the hardest street merch out of Texas. We ain't gonna lie.
You know?
We got the hardest shit going. I got on some 448 shorts right now.
What's the merch called?
You knew that though, 448.
You knew that though?
KTD clothing, Nike Boy Meets merch. And we got 448 clothing. You know what I'm saying? Tap in with all that shit.
And we could purchase all of this online.
For sure, yeah. For sure. Instagram.
Cause they really is like the real street merch. You could pull up on us and get it personally. we gonna pull up. We gonna pull up on you and bring it to you.
Okay, delivery services, we
Yeah.
need that.
Personal. We are independent, so you're gonna see one of us. You're gonna see one of us. You ain't gonna see nobody else.
And do y'all have any last words before we wrap up the interview?
Y'all know follow everybody on Instagram.
For sure that.
You know what I'm saying? SSG Nike Boy Meets.
SSG Big Juice.
Go follow my shit, SSG Lil Fat, on Instagram.
And Teej right here, Teej. But Teej right here. Teej the gym right here, so.
You knew that though.
Yeah, go scream on. Y'all ain't even gotta scream my shit. I don't give a fuck. Scream all that shit. Shit, gang. If y'all don't like my music, see if you like his shit. If you don't like his shit, see if you like his shit. If you don't like his shit, see if you like his shit. You gonna like everybody's shit though.
You don't like it.
Yeah, we can't forget Gotti free now. Gotti ain't locked up no more.
For sure.
Lonnie on the way home. Cam Grimy, he couldn't be here, but he poppin' shit too.
Shout out Plug, brother.
Sensei back there, LV, Justo. Shit, it's gang.
Sensei, I see you, boy. Shout out Dirty Glove for sure. Shout out.
Yeah, I fuck with Dirty Glove. Yeah, shout out Bubba.
Shout out the whole inner circle business, you know what I'm saying?
Little bitch the plug, daughters how I fuck. Heard they got white and blood, I'm like fuck. They do the cap talk, we shut it up. Put them basic bitches